Hey guys, welcome to another brand new episode of Desi Chale Videsh. I hope you guys are safe and healthy during this COVID-19 situation. I know many of you have already started planning about your next trip as soon as the situation gets better, and if you're thinking about going to Maldives, then this might just be the right video for you. Well, there's a good news for all of you because Maldives is planning to resume its tourism from 1st of July, but it is not going to be open for all the country. So please check out the Maldivian website before planning anything. Today I'll be telling you everything about this Maldives trip. I'll be sharing with you 9 different points that are going to be very helpful for this trip. Also, I'll be sharing you about do's and don'ts and the total cost incurred during my Maldives trip. So please watch this video till the end. Don't skip this video and let's get started.
Point number 1. Maldives is beautiful throughout the year, but from the month of May to November, it's monsoon season there. So if you decide to travel during this time, there's not much that you can do except for relaxing in the room. Even though the prices are little higher during the peak season, which is from December to March, I recommend you to travel to Maldives as you can enjoy all the water activities during this time. Point number 2. I'm going to talk about the flights now. There are various options of either booking a direct flight to Maldives or choose flights with layover in Sri Lanka. I recommend you to book your trip at least 2 to 3 months in advance so you get a good deal on flight tickets. We booked our round trip flight tickets for 2 persons for just 29,000 INR from mytrip.com, which always offers good discount. You can find the link for my trip in the description box below. While booking, try to look for free window seats. The aerial view before landing in Maldives is truly spectacular and must not be missed. Point number 3. The next thing is booking your stay. I consider booking.com to be a very reliable website for booking your accommodation, because many a times we read online that bookings from various platforms are not recognized by various hotels. We booked Centara Ras fushi and it costed us 1.13 lakhs INR for 2 days for the water villa. And for the next 2 days we booked Velena Blue in Mafushi Island for just 15,000 INR for a premium sea view room. If you book well in advance, you might get a good discount. There are few websites like Tripto and Travel Triangle which provide packages for 6 days 5 nights or 5 days 4 nights. You can inquire with them as they offer good discounts sometimes. Point number 4. Public island or private island. So first we need to understand what's the difference between public or private island. Private island is solely designed for the tourism purpose and no local people reside there except for the resort staff. On the other hand, public islands are inhabited by local people and it has many schools, hotels, restaurants, supermarkets, etc. Public island is way cheaper compared to private island. If you want a budget trip, then opt for a public island. But if you want a luxurious and relaxing vacation, you should definitely choose a private island instead. Point number 5. What to pack for your Maldives trip. I recommend you to pack light because we packed a lot of stuff and we did not use it at all. Resorts almost provide everything including your toiletries, so avoid packing those. If you want to avoid getting tanned, you must carry some full sleeves clothes for excursion. And also don't forget to pack sunscreen with at least 30 plus SPF. For underwater photography, please carry an action camera if possible and definitely learn swimming to experience the best time in Maldives. If you don't have an action camera like us, then you can also use your mobile phone. You just need to get a waterproof pouch. Link for the pouch that we bought from Amazon is mentioned in the description box below. I also recommend packing some regular medicines for headache, stomachache, etc. as there are very less medical shops available. Point number 6. Visa and currency. The process to acquire Maldivian visa is one of the easiest things to do. All the nations are granted visa on arrival for 30 days by the government, but you should definitely check on the Maldivian website before planning. nationals from India and Russia can stay in Maldives for 90 days without a visa. Once you arrive at the airport, provide your flight details along with your accommodation booking to the immigration department and they will grant you the visa for the given duration. Visa is free for almost all the countries in the world, but you should definitely check that out. They wouldn't need anything, but it's always good to carry photographs and bank statement for safer side. Also, where should you convert your currency? Can you convert the currency in your home country? If you do the currency conversion in your home country, you might get better rates. Also, since everywhere dollar is accepted, it's better to convert into dollars rather than converting it into Maldivian rupiah. Don't convert huge amounts of money as you might not need it if you're staying on a private island, as credit cards and debit cards are acceptable. Point number 7. Next thing I'm going to talk about is transfer. Maldives doesn't have much of road transportation. It mainly uses its beautiful waters for commuting. For islands which are located within 70 kilometers from the airport, hotels will arrange speedboat transfers for you. The transfer price isn't included in your hotel price. You paid around $300 for it. All the resorts have counters available in the airport. In case you are unable to locate them, you can always inquire at the help desk and they will guide you. If you book a private resort which is more than 70 kilometers away, the transfer will be done through a seaplane or domestic flight. I suggest you to book a resort within 70 kilometers from the airport to avoid high transfer charges. If you are staying in a public island, you can reach there by a shared speedboat which will cost $20 per person, or you can even use ferry which costs only $2 to $3 per person. There are specific times at which ferry runs for public island. I will share the link in the description box below where you can find the ferry timing. Point number 8. Let's discuss about the food options available in Maldives. Since the Maldives is visited by a lot of tourists from across the globe, you do find a lot of options available in Maldives. Private islands tends to be very expensive, especially when you don't have an all-inclusive package, as you might end up paying $50 to $60 for each meal. So if you decide to stay in a private island, I recommend you to go for an all-inclusive plan which will include all your meals. If you want to stay on a public island, then you have numerous options while booking your hotel, like only breakfast option, half board option or full board option. But I would suggest to go with a half board option, as you may get many small restaurants throughout the island where you can enjoy a meal for as low as $10 to $12. Point number 9. Let's now discuss about the excursions. Maldives is one of the most famous destinations for water excursion. It has the best water, white sand beaches and one of the amazing underwater ecosystem. So never miss an excursion when you are in Maldives. I suggest you to book an excursion on public island, as they are way cheaper compared to when booked on private island. We booked our excursion for $25 per person, which included snorkeling among Nemos, turtles, colorful fishes and dolphins, a visit to a private sandbank and an afternoon lunch. Everything was just included within $25. Here's a pointer for you: never forget to bargain while booking any excursion. So let me give you some do's and don'ts. After the coronavirus outbreak, it's better to carry your own snorkeling gear. Always wear mask while doing any future travels. Respect the culture of Maldivian people. Read the instruction in all the beaches, as Maldives has many public beaches where shorts and bikinis are not allowed. To check your phones and emails. I understand during any vacation, probably we want to be lost in nature and don't bother to check our phones or emails that much. We kind of face a situation where an email came just a day before our departure. It mentioned that our flight was preponed. Since we did not have our international pack activated, we were not able to get in touch with the airline. We tried to reach out to them over email, but there was no reply. So we inquired the local people and they suggested us to use the Viber app to reach out to Sri Lankan Airways. We then contacted them and requested our airline to be postponed to late night which gave us ample amount of time to explore around. Just make sure you have a proper communication with the airlines in case they are postponing your flight or cancelling them. They're bound to give you a compensation if you have travel insurance. Last but not the least, inform your hotel in advance about your arrival timings. They will come and help you with the luggage. So for us, we could not inform our hotel which we booked in the public island, and we had to almost walk for 1 kilometer in afternoon, and it was bit painful for both of us. Now the don'ts. Don't go diving if you are not an expert swimmer. Many of the excursion centers in Maldives will try to sell their package to you, but only a few of them would actually explain that if you are not an expert swimmer, you would be wasting your money. Don't buy souvenirs from private island as it is going to be much expensive. In our case, the kind of souvenirs that we bought from public island costed us almost one third of the price of that what was offered on private island. Don't roam around at night in public island. There are certain areas in the island which are very dark, and it's always good to be on the safer side and close to your hotel. And last but not the least, don't exchange too much currency, because when you are coming back you will get very low exchange rate. Now let me give you the final breakup. That's all guys for today. I hope you have liked this video and found these information useful. If you are new to my channel, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and share this among your friends. If you have any questions or comments, please mention it in the comment section below.